used to think that once you opened a savings or investment account, that's where the money should stay until you retire. Well, something I am learning from Ohio's retirement coach, that's not always the case. The key, of course, is making smart decisions so you maximize your retirement savings. Greg Taylor of Legacy Retirement Group is here with great advice. Welcome back, Greg, and happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you.
All right, so moving things around from one account to another, you say it is okay, but we have to set those limits.
We do. We need to understand where we are in life and how those all investments are just tools, how they fit with what we're trying to achieve.
Okay, so let's talk about an example from Phil in Gahanna. He writes, I've saved $450,000 in my 401k and I have another $75,000 in a Schwab account that I manage. I'm 68, plan to retire in January. I'll need $1,500 a month on top of Social Security. I'm being told to move more of my investments into bonds because they're safe. Is this the best strategy?
Well, you have to think about it. Are bonds truly safe? Now, bonds are a different strategy than stocks, absolutely. But we do know that when interest rates rise, the value of bonds typically go down. So if you're trying to secure income for your lifetime through bonds, that's not always going to work. So what we want to do is make sure we're taking advantage of the different worlds of money that work well for producing income, and insurance companies do a little better job, I believe, in providing predictable income that someone can't outlive. So making sure you have the right income strategy and the right investment strategy is the key.
All right. Another example comes from Maria in Powell. I'm 45. I currently max out my 401k contributions. I've heard you mention the Roth IRA and 401k. Can you help me understand the difference and benefit of switching from one to the other?
Well, first of all, congratulations on being diligent and maxing out your 401k. That's great. And everybody needs to do that, especially take advantage of the free money if there's matching involved.
Okay.
Now, the difference between an IRA, an individual retirement account, and a Roth IRA or a Roth 401k is huge. In an IRA, you don't pay the taxes. In fact, you get a deduction when you put the money in, and the money grows tax deferred, so you don't pay tax all the while it's growing. But everything that comes out when you retire and start taking income is 100% taxable. Okay, it's added to your taxable income. Okay? Now, on a Roth IRA, you pay the tax first. You put the money in, and there's parameters to this, but it grows tax free, and then later on, when you pull it out, it can also be withdrawn tax free. So therefore, you could get to retirement and have all this growth and owe zero taxes on all the proceeds.
Good advice. And one final email question. Levi in Plain City has an all too common situation. He says, my father is in a nursing home and my mother's health is not the best. Mom pays more than $7,000 a month out of her life savings for dad's nursing home. Is there any way to help mom with these expenses? I always thought Medicare would be there to help.
You know, this is a big problem for so many people as they get elderly, especially, that they're not prepared for nursing home costs. And that's a common theme, that a lot of people think that Medicare is going to be there. Now, Medicare does a wonderful job for your health insurance, you know, for doctors, for hospital visits, for things like that. But Medicare is not intended to be long-term care insurance. It is not long-term care insurance. It may pay for a very short period of time for what is called skilled care, that's rehabilitation, by the way.
Okay.
But are there strategies? Yes. And I would highly recommend that you speak with an elder law attorney that can help you really situate your assets in such a way that you may be able to protect some of them from being spent down and lost completely. And there are strategies that can be used today legally if people know about them and they take advantage of them.
All right, Greg, don't go far. We have more advice from you coming up.